Coming to you live in my back office. Let's talk about why most stylists in the beauty industry stay broke. Here we go. Now listen, I know this may be a hard conversation for some of you all to listen to, but the number one thing that I see is you never learn the business, okay? You never learn the business part of being a hairstylist. Actually, this is just for anybody in the beauty industry. You never learn the business. You only learn how to do the services. Whenever you own a business, there are several things that you have to do other than just serve customers, okay? Some of the things that you need to do are like profit and loss sheets, marketing, we have budgeting, you have to do, taxes, that's fun, and also pricing, okay? So a lot of the times people never actually sit down and learn the business part of what they're doing. They think, oh, well, I can just jump into doing hair, I'll just freaking wing it, and it'll all make sense. And no, it doesn't. 10% of you might get lucky, but it does not work like that for you long term. Another reason that I see is that stylists undercharge. I cannot stand to see a stylist charge what everybody else in town is charging. I cannot stand to see that. Okay, I get that you need to be somewhat consistent with what's going on. But this is my thing. No one has the same bills as you do. No one lives the same lifestyle as you do. No one has the same car payment you do. No one has the new house. People that did hair for 15 years have $600 house payments versus the up-and-coming stylists that have $3,000 house payments. Times are different and everybody's life is different, okay? I know somebody that has no house payment. They were gifted a house. That's great. Guess what? She doesn't have to have that overhead. But another girl trying to buy a house, okay, their life is totally different. So your pricing should not be the same as everybody else. Most people don't even know what they need to charge to keep their business afloat, one, and also cover their operating expenses, one, and also to maintain their lifestyle. So that's another thing that I see. Third is everyone depends on some damn walk-ins, okay? Instead of building referral systems, Google reviews, social media, repeat clients, and rebooking, we're just sitting here with no client on our book and just hoping somebody will walk in. Your business is not built that way. I see it all the time where stylists will sit and just play on their phone, but you could be marketing. I also see where a lot of booth renters never actually work on their business outside of working on clients. I have always been somebody that gives advice and says, when you first start your own business and you're booth renting, you should have a set schedule. I'm not saying that if something comes up with your kid's school that you gotta stick to that and then cancel your bunch. I'm just saying, if you say, you know what, I'm gonna work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, then you need to work on your business Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Jasmine, what if I only have clients on Friday? Well, then guess what? Clean your station, market, make business cards, hand out business cards. There are so many other things that you can do to promote your business in your downtime. So if you're going to dedicate 3 days to your business and you don't have customers in that, you should still be working on your business, okay? Another thing I see is you spend every dollar you get. Some people will do some haircuts or do something and get a cash tip. They'll go straight to the gas station, spend it on some gas and some candy and a drink, and then guess what? There's your money gone. You can't keep track of your money that way, okay? So spending your money before you even have it or before you've collected it, yeah, of course you would be broke. I mean, who wouldn't? Because you're not managing the money properly. Also, in this industry, you have to plan for slow weeks. You have to. So if you make $2,000 this week, that doesn't mean you're going to make $2,000 next week. You might make $700. But guess what? What if your bills are $1,500 a week? Then you need to carry over from that $2,000 week. Big thing I see is people that are doing great went from zero money to making great money. But guess what? They still complain about money because they don't manage it correctly. This is another part of why I see stylists broke, because you don't take the time to pour into your business. So do it. Number 5, they never treat themselves like a business. Here we go. You give yourself no goals. You give yourself no numbers to hit. There's no systems. There's no schedule. And there's no marketing plan. You have nothing. So you don't treat yourself like a business. So why should other people? Number 6, you stop learning. You cut off all your education. You never care to learn communication skills. You don't learn any leadership skills. You cut your customer service off because you're just doing the bare minimum. Like, when you stop learning is when your business gets dangerous. We can all learn something all the time. And being around more people that are in your industry, it's like you're a sponge. You get to absorb a bunch of stuff and you get to say, "Oh, I like that," or "Oh, I don't like that." You literally keep your mind going and your education going in your industry, and clients love that. Clients love to see that you care and that you take pride in your job. I have had so many people that when they started coming to me, my clients, they're like, I just really like that you educate yourself, and like, you can tell that you really care about your job. Ding, ding, ding. Clients care about those things. So always educate yourself and pour into yourself, pour into your business. Anyway, I don't want to rant to you too long, but moral of the story is the beauty industry can absolutely provide an incredible living. Okay. I have made it myself. I see others do it. It can provide an incredible living. I've met stylists making 6 figures and others who struggle every single month. The difference usually is not the talent, and it's just how they run their business. If you start treating your career like a business instead of just a job, you give yourself a much better chance of building long-term financial stability. It's Jasmine with Jayco. See you guys next week. Love you. Bye.